Hey everyone, it's Joey. I know I haven't done a video in a while, but I thought today would be a cool day to do it since we are all stuck at home. So a couple days ago, I went to a vintage toy shop. There's a lot of cool stuff there. I wish I had taken more video. I would have shared it with everybody, but I did buy a couple things to sort of restore some things I had lost in my collection and add some things that I wish I had when I was sort of when I was a kid. So here's a couple Star Wars toys that I'm going to be unboxing for you. I thought it would make for a good ASMR video. We'll see. But let me go grab them and then we can get started. Okay, so the first one we have here is a Power of the Force Luke Skywalker. So the first one we have here is a Power of the Force Luke Skywalker. Now, these things are fairly easy to find. I'm not a diehard collector or anything. So for me, this is really just about adding action figures to my collection. I still like to play with them on occasion. I think it's still a lot of fun for me. So I thought I would get this one because this is one I always wanted as a kid. And I saw it at the store and it seemed like an obvious choice. So let's see how it sounds. And hopefully this makes for some pretty good ASMR. So I'm just going to start peeling the plastic back slowly. It's making really big popping sounds. Going slowly so we get some nice crispy, crunchy sounds out of it. So now we have our loop. The green lightsaber. It's taped down. Try not to lose this lightsaber like I've lost most of my other lightsabers that have come with Star Wars action figures. Getting this tape off. This tape has probably been on here for 20 years, so it's going to be impossible to get off. That's when we use the handy dandy box cutting knife. A lightsaber. We have a Luke Skywalker with his cloak from Return of the Jedi. The lightsaber in his hand. There we go. We have Jedi Luke with his green lightsaber, which is my favorite. There we go. Jedi Luke. Alright, that's our first one now. I have 4 of them, so this should be interesting. For my next one, I have a C-3PO that I had for a long time. And I moved a couple years ago, and I think I lost my C-3PO. which is a huge bummer, but I found the same ones, but I'm pretty sure the same ones. I was kind of young when I got these. This set originally came out in 1995, so I was about four or five. Let's see. But again, these are more just for me, and hopefully I'll be able to pass these down to my nephew if I ever have a child. I'll pass these down to them. But for now, these will be to restore my collection a little bit. So here we go. Actually, let's see how it sounds with the cutting knife. It makes some cooler sounds with this. It's a little bit smoother. You get those satisfying, like, peeling sounds. That's the sound I'm looking for. That's the sound. I'm pretty sure this is the same one. Maybe not. No, I don't. It might be. I can't tell. The other one was so used. I don't think it is the same one, actually. The other one was a little bit more flexible and limber, and there was more. It's okay. Could always use a good C-3PO. Human-cyborg relation. Master Luke. Put him right next to Master Luke. Alright, so that is C-3PO. The next one, of course, is R2-D2. I also lost my R2-D2. Now I'm pretty sure that I will find the ones I lost, because I think they have to be here somewhere. But I'm pretty sure I will find the ones I lost. Now that I repurchased them. So yeah, here's that whole set, by the way. I have Obi-Wan over here, Chewbacca. This is a pretty good set. I like this set. I think I had that land speeder. I don't remember. I usually got toys. The only time I ever got toys really was if they were really on clearance for birthday or for Christmas. Those were the only really times I ever got toys. Otherwise, I'd have to wait until next year, unless I somehow raised some money myself, or I like did good in school. Sometimes that would be the incentive, but usually it'd just be Christmas. That should be too stuck in here, good. We have little R2. I do think this is the one I had. You have the sort of the bottom part that goes in, so you could, glide like he does. I always love the sound of toys. Just turning his head. Here we have 2D2. Okay, and for the last one I bought, and it's one I really wanted as a kid, but I never got, I don't think I ever got the chance to get it, and then I saw it the other day. It was pretty affordable, so I thought I would grab it. Darth Maul action figure. Probably the coolest thing about the prequels is the Darth Maul, and it comes with the Comtech chip, which was a big deal with these action figures. I think I also got a lot around this era. But that's kind of when I was old enough to really start getting into Star Wars. Yeah, this one came out in 98, so I was like, I think I was 7, so that's like the ripe age to start Star Wars. So this was something I wanted super bad when I was a kid, and I think it's really gonna help improve my collection. Also, after I'm done unboxing all these, we'll go through a couple of the other figures I have. We'll go through my collection. All right, so let's get Maul out of this box for good. All right. I'm sure there are collectors out there they're watching this and screaming that I'm unboxing them, but I'm also I like setting them up, and I like posing them, and I like being a dork and playing with them on occasion. And we have the little tech chip. I like that he comes holding his double-bladed lightsaber already. It's awesome. He's pretty well articulated, but he has to be. He's Darth Maul. He's gotta be able to flip this thing in. It's cool. All right. Before I get too far, I think you could stand him up on this. That's awesome. See, I love when toys come in with like built-in little stands for displays like this. I don't know if they do that much anymore, but now I'll actually be able to have Darth Maul hanging out wherever. Alright, so those are all the ones I purchased at the toy store. I think it's called Paul's Toy Room. I'll put the link to the toy store in the bottom in the description. If you're in New Jersey or if you're in Pennsylvania, if you're close, you might be able to take a trip out. It's a pretty cool toy store. I also bought a Tron bike for a podcast that I'm on called Remember It's Not a Test. It's a podcast that takes place during the 80s, and we had a big scene where we're racing Tron bikes, and we thought it'd be cool to get one of the actual Tron bikes for the show. So, second part of this video is I have this C-3PO basically toy box thing. I know these things are pretty coveted now. I've had this pretty much my whole life. It doesn't really work anymore. I need to replace the battery, which I'm sure I could do. Needs a cleaning, that's for sure. Okay, you have to snap these sides off, and it opens up. The toys are going to fall all over the place. It's going to be hard to show. See? We have a bunch of guys in there already. We can go through a couple of them. We have, on the far right, we have everybody's favorite. We have Jar Jar Binks. Some of these I don't remember what they're called. Never remember what these guys are called. But I've had this one for a very long time. Probably over 20 years at this point. I have General Grievous without any lightsabers. If they are, they're somewhere far away. They're in a galaxy far away. Probably in a dump somewhere. Get in there. I have Annie with the broken arm. No. He's super. Now they came out with these action figures that are super posable, and they're kind of flimsy, like they rattle a little bit. But I used to play with these things all the time. I have Anakin. I think that's Anakin from Revenge of the Sith. We have Obi-Wan. Pretty standard Obi-Wan. From Clone Wars, I believe. Or maybe also Revenge of the Sith. Now I've had, this is one of the ones, and you could tell because it looks rolled out as Stormtrooper. He's almost yellowed a little bit. Looks like cookies and cream ice cream, kind of. light you might not be able to tell with the light. But, some of these have been compromised, and I have to figure out how to clean them. But I have this like Skywalker, but his face is like super dirty, and this is probably one of the first Star Wars toys I ever got. So he's been with me for a while. Same with this Leia. These guys are just dusty. They were in a room for a while, not being touched. So I have to really clean these guys up. Leia. There's a Yoda. I also believe from the Clone Wars. I don't know where his lightsaber is. You have a fish. I think this fish came with Jar Jar, I believe. Keep dropping. We have Han Solo. This is another one I've had for a long time. I believe this might be a part of this same set that I just purchased. Alright, so I have a few more here. I have another Obi-Wan from Phantom Menace. Another very old Darth Vader without the cape. It's very dirty. I've had this one for a long time as well, obviously. A lot of these I got before the prequels were really coming out, so some of them are... I don't remember what this type is, to be honest. Some sort of clone or stormtrooper. I have Phantom Menace Threepio. I believe Phantom Menace. Nice Wendy. Alright, that's the second row. We're almost done. I'm sure I've lost some over the years. I have one of my favorites that I honestly forgot I had until I opened up this box. Kit Fisto. I always liked Kit Fisto. I thought he got a raw deal. He's always more badass in the Clone Wars animated show. That's the Kit Fisto I want to see. I have one of these guys who I never really figured out. I'm pretty sure it's from Star Wars, but I've never really figured out what he was. He might have... I don't know. He came with something. I don't totally remember. If you remember who this guy is, please let me know. I have yet another Obi-Wan that I've had for a while from A New Hope. I have one of the pilots. Land speeder pilots, cruiser pilots. I forget the name of it. I'm not a hardcore Star Wars fan, but I'm pretty casual. And then I also have Emperor Palpatine. Probably a bad impression. Yeah, there we go. Actually, there's a couple lightsabers and guns here too. With Palpatine, interesting. Right, so those are all the Star Wars toys. Actually, you know what? I think I have one more somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. I have this guy from, I believe, Empire Strikes Back. This was gifted to me a while ago. So he will go in the box now. See, we're starting to fill this thing out, finally. I have Princess Leia, General Leia, going in the box. I have another Princess Leia up there, and a Rey, and they're going to hang out up there. I have to figure out how to rework everything so I can display everything properly, but I will put R2-D2 and C-3PO in here for now. So I don't lose these. I will also put Darth Maul in here for now. If it fits. And put Luke. Return of the Jedi Luke. Actually, he might have to stay out because he's kind of chunky with his cape. Not to body shame Luke Skywalker. I would never do that. got a big cape. All right. Well, that's it for now, everybody. If you like this video, if you like these sort of toy unboxing things, I'm sure there will be more in the future. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this video, if you like for me to do some more ASMR. And I shall see you very soon. Thanks for watching.